Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Rebuilding Avalon. Sorry, my throat's acting up a little bit today, so hopefully I won't have to pause and cough too often. Right, I spent a significant amount of time off camera finishing up, well, basically the wall around the settlement, placing the, what do you call them, machine guns. She also leveled up 3 times. One was before last stream, which I referenced in character as she learned a little bit about guns. Excuse me. And she also leveled up twice while I was working on the settlement here. So I trained her in demolition, gave her 1 charisma so she was able to bring McCready over and install him in the settlement. And as I referenced before, 1 in guns. So 1 more gun nut level. Alright, and... Alright, throat. Do not be a pain in the posterior. Yeah, and she moved the workshops around. So let's check in with Avalon and see what's going on. Well, I don't know about this. I guess it's okay. Red flames on everything. I moved it over here because I thought that having it handy in case of problems would be good. I moved one of the guns down here, guys, so that, well, you'll see the changes that I made while you guys were away. Basically, I've opened this up, and yes, the wall is in fact going around the entire edge of the settlement now. And maybe we should take a nap till morning, and then I can show you things a little bit better. I had a thought.
Point? I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
I have no idea where he is. Anyway.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
You're welcome. Yeah, I don't think I have any silt beans here. I never planted any silt beans. Hi, Sturgis.
What?
Are you guys over here picking produce? Alright, well, I need to fix that then. Which one is it? Oh, here.
Right. Kill for a drink. Come to think of it, I have.
Here. I don't think I have any silt beans in the workshop.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling...
Let's see. I have no silt beans in here, so I have to plant those 4. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. And while I'm here, where is my blue and yellow paint? I hope we didn't accidentally use it in constructing things. Hey there, Trinity. Welcome to the madness. No, I haven't died to the radiation just yet. Blue table. Interesting.
Well, look at the two of us.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. No?
Oh, that's right. I was going to put that in a safe place. All right.
Here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore.
How,
Back in the day, folks used to
how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I didn't.
call me Murphy Mablin.
Not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people who are totally not me. Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway.
Listen to the news for a moment.
Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. This is Johnny Mercer singing about personality.
Alright, apparently I accidentally used the blue and yellow paint. I hope you find some green paint then.
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, you just let me know.
Ah, thanks a lot. Alright, let's take 2 of these. If I can. I said 2 of those, not all of them. Dang it. I don't want them all planted in case of, I don't know, an explosion or something.
Ambush, we'd never see it coming.
Oop, wrong way. Alright, so we will plant it.
Walk 100 miles if I knew there was a pile of caps waiting for me at the end.
Look! Quit following me around. You're staying here for a while. And harassing me is not going to change that. If anything, it's likely to make sure you stay here for a while. I can't plant silk beans? I could have sworn I did at one point. Didn't I plant some at the Red Rocket? Okay, maybe this soil is not good for it? And no, Trinity, I'm not going to take anybody with me. We've had this discussion before. Not going to happen. No.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just a
There's only 3 types of resource.
make sure
Check
everyone
again, but
filled out their
pretty sure it's
form.
done.
I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
Water, food, miscellaneous. Oh. For some reason I can't plant silk beans, but I could sworn that I
You'll
plant.
find what you're looking for.
Oh, whatever.
I know it.
Well, I'm going to keep them in here in case we... I'm going to stop at the red rocket and check. I could swear that we had planted them there.
Show on the road.
Alright, well... I think I'm gonna... Is there a bed in here? Did I ever put a bed in here? I never did. Alright, well... I was thinking of adding one to this building here for myself. Since this is where I should arrive when I do one of those mad dashes through the night. A little noisy, but, you know, better than... Well, maybe this corner. It doesn't matter which corner I use. They're all noisy. Okay, fine. And I was thinking that maybe I would add... Maybe... if this will let me do it. Will it actually snap in there? It does, okay. Just a broom, I guess? Little... Yeah, it's not... I don't think it's snapping in there. No. That is not what I meant to do. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit. I'll try, but I don't think one of the walls with doors is going to fit here. Just something telling me that... Nope, it's not going to fit in there. Alright, this will have to do. Okay, let's have a quick nap. Well, actually, maybe it's more like a full night's sleep. That's okay. Talk to you guys in the morning. Well, at least I finally fell asleep. Don't know if it was the best sleep ever, but at least the bed was comfortable. Alright. Okay. Now I can show you guys.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
And let's just go up on the roof here. Yeah, originally I did put the fence, well, you were here when I set up the fence over here. And then I got to thinking that putting the fence down there wouldn't use much more in the way of resources than what I'd already done. So I went ahead and did that. So pretty much we have the whole settlement encompassed within the walls. And I did go around and double check and make sure that I didn't miss any areas and that it wasn't we couldn't hop over the fence to get in. And I think I pretty much found all the weaknesses. I'm Guess we'll find out if I missed any. And one thing that I did discover is that this particular wall is very good for going around corners. And that's what I ended up doing, was using it in places where the straight ones just weren't working. And that means I went back and some of the fence that I did with you guys, supervising, I went through and I replaced with those other type, because that meant that I could get rid of those fence posts that I was using to fill in gaps. And I think some of the area that I was doing that was over here-ish. So you can see this fits in here much better. I still have some, because I couldn't get them all. But I think overall it's...
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right?
Stalker. I think it's pretty secure. I did find that you could jump up on these hedges here, so I put up some makeshift wire to prevent that. And I did find a few places where the fences were actually, not the fence, but the hedges were strong enough. There must be a post in the middle there that I can't see, that I could put a gun on it, so I did. I would have liked to have put up more machine guns, but unfortunately I just did not have enough materials. Ran out of oil, actually. And, oh, that reminds me, I was going to give them a bit of a rest area here. We have just something that looks, you know... Alright, here we go. And maybe a little table? To put things on. There.
I hope you find your son.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, and this was the path to Vault 111, and I blocked that off entirely. So the only entrance is the one. So we'll see how it goes. And I also put, in as many places as I could, I put methods of getting onto the roofs. Now the only thing that I was thinking about, and I haven't decided yet if I want to do, I think we need to wait and see what seems to be the weak points. But I was thinking of potentially putting fences at least on the edge of each wall, roof. Not all along it, but something for you to hide behind. Because right now, even crouching, you could get shot off this roof pretty easily. But I don't know if we need to put it all the way around, or if there's only certain places where it makes more sense. But basically, I spent enough time here securing the place. I don't know what else I can do that makes sense. I think I need more knowledge before I do anything else. But it does mean that the place looks pretty secured. We'll have to wait and see if it actually is secured enough. Something that I would like to try to figure out, if there's a way for me to make this gate so it automatically shuts itself after a while, because It's always open. Well, I'm not going to bother fixing the roofs because there's only the one building that I put any beds in. And I think the best way to fix the roofs would be to take them off and replace them, but we don't have the equipment to do that. At least, what I tried to use didn't seem to work very well. Alright. I'm just gonna go see if I planted silt beans. I keep thinking that I did. And I might pick them up. Put them away if I did. Eventually, I might be able to figure out a way to transport them to the other settlement. Okay. Why can't I do anything with these? See, those are silt beans. But I can't... Okay. Interesting. I don't understand. Alright, well, anyway, just gonna see if I left anything that I want to pick up right now. Don't think I did. Well, I think I'm gonna store that away too. And that. Okay, no, nothing in the workshop. No. Alright. Maybe it's not the season for silt beans. Maybe we can try again later and we'll be able to do things with them. In the meantime, at least I've got 4 of them saved. And yeah, Trinity, I'm pretty sure the update probably did something. Although I might try removing the few mods that I have and see if they work after that. It's possible one of the mods might have messed them up, but I don't think so. Because the mods that I have in shouldn't have done anything to that, but you never know. On the subject of mods, I now have a list of what mods I have added, of which there are very few. And you can find that list by looking on YouTube on the video description. And it'll be in the list, or the section where I have my social media links, and then just below them I have other links. And in this case I have a link to my Google Doc. And I've added 2 more mods since the last stream. One of them is to allow when a settlement is attacked, instead of getting the 2-second message in the upper left-hand corner, you actually get a message box that comes up so you can't miss the thing. Unfortunately, there are still attacks that will happen that you get no message for, so it's entirely possible we can come back to Sanctuary and find everything destroyed. I think the things that get destroyed is like the food, the crops, and the machine guns, and unfortunately, those can be auto. It's the ones with the message box that you will fail if you don't get back soon enough. I did some research into settlements because I know it's very glitchy at the moment, and there's some issues that really make it so it's not that work as nicely as you would like. And I wanted to make sure that as much as possible I can avoid them torpedoing her story in some bad way as opposed to way that I can work into the story. So we'll see how that goes. So the other mod that I added is one that actually changes the dialogue options. I kept you have different versions that you can choose from this particular mod, and I chose the version that keeps the dialogue wheel, but it actually shows the text of what she is going to say, which is something that I've been complaining about since, well, before Fallout 4 was released. So that I was very happy to see that. So total, I have 4 mods right now on the game. 2 of those have ESP files. And as I've talked about before, I'm being very cautious about what I add to the game because I don't want to corrupt the save game. ESP files, you have to be very, very careful what you add to it, especially as the GEC is not out yet, the creation kit for Fallout 4. And so I am sticking to mods that add things. If they have an ESP file, it has to be something that I feel that either that corrects a big issue with the game that I have. I'm not saying it's necessarily a game bug, but just that it corrects something that I think is very important. So I will continue to be very cautious about what I add, because at some point I might add something and it might torpedo the save file, and I'm going to try to avoid that. Alrighty. So, just wanted to catch you guys up on what I did. Alright. So, I wanted to decide... Oh, dang it, I forgot to... I wanted to put away the, this thing, too. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, I was having a look at what work I could do on the power armor, and I think I'm still not sure if I want to use it, but it does look like if I get good enough at certain abilities, there are recipes that will let me add stealth abilities to it, which would get rid of my main objection to it is the fact that it's very hard to sneak in a big metal suit. And I think what I want to do is some of these other things that people have asked us to do I'd like to get a bit stronger, I guess, before we head towards the glowing sea, because I really have no idea what to expect there. But with all the radiation there, I'm kind of suspecting we might have more mutated creatures there, and they might be even harder. And while I have worked on making my guns a lot better, I still don't know if they would even make a dent in a Deathclaw. So, yeah. And, Robert, hello, welcome to the madness. So, I think we're gonna... They're gonna do that. And also, I wanted to... Remember the person that we accidentally ended up shooting in the bar? the bar owner. Yeah, I kind of want to check into that to make sure that I, you know, didn't do something that I shouldn't have. Because it's been kind of in the back of my mind and bothering me. So, which one is it? Is it under MISC? Here it is. Backstreet Apparel. Wait a minute. So Cook was the guy that I ended up having to shoot. Backstreet Apparel, and we've also got a note that there was raiders showing up near Backstreet Apparel, and that was Raiders and Backstreet Apparel. That was the bounty. I think that's probably a good indication that, yeah, he was a scum drug dealer. Alright, well, we'll go and do that. Go looking for Raider Hassats to get more experience in combat and to get more crap. That sounds like an excellent plan. Alright. And I just wanted to make a couple of OC comments here to do with settlements. I've been doing some reading on settlement glitches and issues, as I indicated a little bit ago when I was talking about the 2 mods that I had decided to add. One of the things that I ran into is that you can have your defenses and your happiness numbers messed up if you do fast travel from a settlement. And it has been recommended that rather than doing a fast travel from a settlement, that you run outside of it, outside the boundaries of the settlement before you do fast travel, and that doing that seems to prevent the problem. Now, the primary issue about the numbers being messed up is it's not just visually that it's messed up. It's actually messed up in some fashion so that your people will actually start getting unhappy because they think things are messed up even when they're not. And in regard to backing up my saves every week, I back them up every night. I have an automatic backup that backs up my entire C drive every night to a separate hard drive. Yeah, so I'm paranoid about that. Alright, well let's have a look. No, I want the map. Oh, and I decided with the power armor to leave the fusion cores out of it. Because I was a little worried that, one of the settlers might decide to go for a joyride in it and I'd never find the power armor again. So, yeah. But at least it's behind the walls and somewhat safe. Alright. So I think if we go to Diamond City and then we'll head for the hardware store, and then we will see about the Backstreet Apparel. That sounds like a plan. Well, I'm going to be running hard, so I will talk to you guys when I catch my breath after getting to Diamond City. Ah, well, that was a hard run. But we're here. And what time of day is it? The crows. Crows, go away. I don't mind evening so much. And I don't think I actually really went over my new guns. Well, actually, they're the old guns, but they've been revamped a lot. And that reminds me, I forgot to update the damage on one of them. Is it this one? No. No, I did update them all. Okay. Anyway, I need to remember which ones I want. Because that's the one I want to use normally. So number 3 and the number 4 is that one. This one does a lot more damage, but I don't have as much ammo for it, so I want to kind of save it for situations where we need it. So 3 and 4. Good to know. Let's start with that one. Oh, I hope it's not one of those storms, radiation storms. Okay, no, it doesn't appear to be. Alright. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, don't shoot at me, I'm just... Every time I hear thunder now, I'm all paranoid it's one of those radiation storms. That's the wrong way. Alright. That's what I think it is, isn't it? That's what I thought it was. There's probably more of them, too. Hopefully not of the radiated variety. Any more? Okay. Also, I have some night vision scopes on various of the guns. So, which I have no idea how well it's going to work, having not used them before, so we'll try them out. We are in dire need of oil. for the settlement. And also for mines. I did did a little bit more research on over there. A little bit more research on how to make mines. And I figured that out. But I need more oil in order to make the mines. The fragment mines, which I enjoy using so very much in the appropriate situation. Okay. I'm kind of hoping there is some way other than the front door to get in here. So we're going to have a peek around. Okay, that was a missile? Okay, that makes me a little nervous. That's it? Nothing else is happening? That's very well lit. Okay, I kind of expected that to be followed up with gunfire, but it was not. Oh, crap. Okay, so this is the back. Looks like there's a... power armor station here. Can I get up here? No.
You see the last one we tried to pull in with all the grenades?
I was out doing my rounds.
Well, Becca pulled him into the front of the store, and everything seemed fine, right? He must have got spooked or something, because he suddenly starts throwing grenades everywhere.
What'd you guys do?
That's the thing. It turns out they weren't grenades at all. They were just rocks. He was making the sounds with his mouth. Pins being pulled, the whole 9 yards.
Fucking nuts. You guys see?
No, we just stood there. We couldn't believe what we were seeing. After he threw about a half a dozen rocks near the back of the store, he started making machine gun noises and backing toward the door. Once he got outside, it sounded like he pretended to get on a motorcycle, which of course didn't start right away. Then he took off toward the freeway at what sounded like a full throttle, shifting gears and everything.
That's insane. How does someone like that survive out here at all?
I don't know. There's some lunatics out there.
Apparently there is. Alright, so we know there's at least 2. So I think we're gonna circle around. See if we can get a better angle on them. Do not like that. Okay. Let's go around this rock and see if we can see anything from over there. Alrighty. Okay. Let's wait a moment.
Scared, huh? You should be.
No, not so much. Okay, I saw you. Just wait a little moment. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, let's see if there's any more. Oh, I think his head just went rolling across the ground. That makes me a little queasy. Okay. Alright. Can't get around there. So his asshat raider body should be over here. There. Alright. Just gonna have a look. No, that's empty. Must have moved. Let's get away from the door. Don't suppose there's any way for me to get up here, is there? No. Alright. If we shoot, we're not going to have a way to go to get away. I would like to get up there, if I can. Okay. All right. I cannot get up here. Dang it. Can I drag one of these boxes over? No, I can't. Well. Hmm. Right. So we know there's at least one down there. Okay, that may or may not do the trick. Okay, I think we found the mixer.
There we go.
But I think we need to get rid of the asshattery that's undoubtedly in here first. Uh-huh. Thought I heard footsteps over the crackling there. We know there's at least one up here, because the... I have no mixers. I have done no mixing. I am waiting until we get rid of asshats first. There he is. Or she.
Think you can hide? Ah!
What the?
Okay. We'll look up and then go down. We have to look through here too. That's the front of the store. Hmm. Alright, I don't think there's any more guys up here, which is why I was checking up here. Although there is some things. Alright, let's go back. Shut the door. I heard that. Oh, good. This goes downstairs, too. Alright, we have a lot more ways around here than I had thought. Just shut this door. No functional computers. But there is alcohol. Ooh, 44 rounds. Sounds good to me. I think you're probably below me.
Keep telling them we're running low on supply. Need to take more risks. Caravans ain't that well guarded.
Well, that wasn't for me. There. I see you. Don't know if I want to shoot a leg, though. It's much better to shoot the head. Alright, guys, it is time to... You're going to be heading out, are you, Trinity? Well, as it happens, I will actually be taking a 4-hour break because I have some Christmas things that need to be done. I'll be back at 7 o'clock, however, 4 hours from now, with more Fallout 4. And, yes, it is possible that those holes are on purpose, and Avalon might comment on that in character when we get back. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this afternoon short stream. And with luck, I'll see you guys later. You take care now. Bye.